In this video, we're going to go over how to use the firefighting module for the Rotodyne. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go in and we'll load in the firefighting module. Alright, so we want to be careful. We want to make sure that we make the selection grid large enough that we don't miss any parts. Alright, so as you can see, all the parts are selected here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to copy it. Alright, then we're going to go ahead and we'll open up the Rotodyne. Alright, so we have the Rotodyne in here. So we also want to be careful that we don't lose any parts when pasting. So we're going to move it down, move it up, and as you can see, the snorkel is interacting with the ground. So all we need to do is move the Rotodyne itself up. If we go back to selection grid, as you can see, it's now on the hard points and nothing is red. So we're not going to lose any parts. So we'll paste it, we'll clear it. Now we can move the whole Rotodyne back down to the ground and we'll spawn it. As you can hear, it auto-connected. The snorkel is touching the ground. That's not going to cause any damage, but we can raise that up when we get in there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll open the door, we'll jump in and we'll get started. Alright, so we'll just do a quick start here. So one thing you'll notice on the screen is the 0. That's going to be your water quantity in gallons. Alright, so that's how you know how much water you currently have in. So we start with 0 water in here, so we need to fill it up. Right, and you can go through the guide for the firefighting module itself to see what the function keys do, but I'll go over them in here as well. So we're just going to quickly go out here. As you can see, I forgot to put up the snorkel, but it doesn't cause any damage, so we'll just do F6 to put it up. I'm just going to go up to about, we'll say 60 feet for now. On the altitude, I'm going to do a heading hold of 130, where we're headed now. Go ahead and click on the autopilot. Actually, I'm going to need more altitude than that, so let's just do 85 for now. Alright, and I'll just start translating over above the water here, and then we can fill up our firefighting module. Alright, so this is a nice compact module. As you can see, it doesn't take up a lot of space. This has a capacity of a little over 600 gallons, I believe. So this, this is good for small fires. You can go do larger fires, but you're gonna have to go keep filling it up. So about 50 feet is where you need to be to fill it. So we'll go down to 50 feet. We'll go ahead and we'll hit F8. Is going to lower the snorkel, as you can see on our camera. So we'll watch the snorkel go down. We also have a gauge on the side here indicating, but if you're in a career save, you're going to need to see it from inside the cockpit. So you can see we have 0 water at the moment. We're going to go ahead and press F5. That's going to start pumping in, and as you can see, our water is starting to, our water value is increasing. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll let that fill up. And it's easy to tell when it's done because the number will stop increasing. So again, you can look at the description of the firefighting module itself to see what all the different function keys do. This one's pretty simple. F5 is pump in, F7 is pump out, that is winch down and winch up. Alright, so we're up to 742, we're full, so we can go ahead and we'll raise our snorkel and we'll shut off our pump. Alright, so snorkel is coming up. So let's go ahead and we'll just raise our altitude to about 250 feet. Just pick an altitude. And we're going to try to hit this white X on the runway. So we're going to go ahead and we'll translate over. It's a waterfall style pattern for the firefighting nozzles, and the waterfalls will be up the top here. So you want to get the you want to put the fire on the top of the screen. So we're going to put that X right on the top of the screen, and we'll use that to orient ourselves so that we can try to hit it right with the water. So let's put that X of the runway right on the top of the screen, and that should be right where our water is going to hit. Alright, so there's about the top of the screen for the X. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll hit F7. That's going to start to let our water fall down, and so we'll just move right over to the X, and we'll fight the fire. As you can see, there we go, we're hitting the X now, and our water value is dropping. So we'll go ahead and look outside. As you can see, so this is a gravity drop. There's no pump pumping this out. This makes the water last a little bit longer because you really don't need to be pumping the water onto the fire that hard. So that's pretty much it for this. As you can see, We have plenty of water to put out some of the smaller fires. If you're doing a large forest fire, you may want to use the Bambi bucket. Thanks for watching.